Bismere and Scott Domain all involved. So race leader Kev Jones coming off the corner tabletop now. And your second place.
We're just going to watch the tail end of the short course A final
tabletop
before
into the corner tabletop in front of race control.
Start
with
of
1 minute and 32
four-wheel
seconds
drive
remaining.
leg 3.
This is the penultimate race here today. Next up is going to be the third and final leg of the full drive A final. The best drivers in the world RC model car racing doing business here today. The MKGP 2019, hosted by Silverstone Remote Control Model Car Club. And racers, the club would appreciate all the help we can get.
So it's been a fantastic weekend for X-Ray. Martin Bayer winning two-wheel drive in the first two legs A final, and now Bruno Coelho winning four-wheel drive. A lot of people have been asking for photos of the cars. We don't have any photos because there are some pre-production parts on Bruno's four-wheel drive and he would prefer if we didn't show them. So, as is our normal policy, we don't take photos at all. That means we can't get into trouble and people like us. So we're down here with the A final drivers. Michael Orlowski, Paul Crompton, Gruesome Twosome, the other Gruesome Twosome. Where's he on his own? The next generation. Absolutely fantastic to see these young guys up in the A final. There we have Leon, more Nemo team loitering around. Okay, A final coming up.
You'll play like GTA or what about like motocross games? He never told me, so I just kept going just in case. If it does, I keep going. He booked in with a back.
A few track repairs going on after the short course. So Bruno Coelho on pole, Martin Bayer second, Orlowski third, Lee Martin fourth, Neil Cragg fifth, Wesley Van Helmen sixth, Paul Crompton seventh. And then I'm afraid I don't know the paint jobs, but we have all the talent you could want. Here we go. Ow. Terrible start for Bruno Coelho. Car wheelies off the line, which has handed it straight into Martin Bayer's hands. Let's see if Bayer can capitalise and keep it an X-ray whitewash. So Bayer leads, Orlowski second, Lee Martin third, Neil Cragg fourth. Bruno Coelho all the way back at 8th position, but eating the field. It'll be very interesting to see what's going to happen at the end of this 5-minute run. Can you reel everybody in? Oh, and Michael Orlowski is through. They are just tapping the hose. Oh, and a problem for Orlowski. I don't know what happened to Orlowski. He just seemed to pull off. Mechanical failure of some sort. So we have Bayer, Martin, Cragg looking quick. Now Lee Martin's starting to draw in Martin Bayer, especially through that section. Bayer a little bit pedestrian through that hairpin. Oh, it seems to have stabilised now. If anything, I would say Neil Cragg, possibly the quickest through that last lap. Certainly seems to have closed the gap up on the back of Lee Martin. So Bayer leads, Lee Martin second, Neil Cragg third. Where's Cragg gone? Cragg had a problem there just off camera. It appears the mistakes in the further back in the field have stopped Bruno Coelho's run to the head of the field. So here's the leader, Bayer, followed by Martin. It's really a two-horse race unless Neil Cragg can draw them back in. He has the pace to do it, of course. Lovely and neat from Lee Martin. So Lee Martin 0.2 a second quicker on that last lap than Martin Bayer, current leader. So Lee Martin much quicker through the 90-degree tabletop. Now, where can he look for an advantage? Where is that passing opportunity? It's not there for Lee Martin. So Bayer leads, and there's a bit of a gap. That is lap traffic in the middle of the field there, in the middle between Bayer and Lee Martin. That car will move out of the way and let Lee Martin through, I'm sure. There it is. So Bayer has led from the first corner. Once again, from Martin Bayer, a very controlled drive. So it's Bruno who is quickest, fastest on track at the moment. But he is Bayer leads. Lee Martin second. So So can Lee Martin do anything?
3 finished. 5 finished.
Oh, Lee Martin looks just a bit far away.
6 finished.
No.
1 finished.
Well, I think that's the... And another mistake. Okay. Martin Bayer wins leg 3.
2 finished. 8 finished. 9
The final
finished.
got scrappy towards the end.
And that's a wrap of the Speed Grand Prix 2019. I would like to give a massive thank you to Silverstone Remote Control Model Car Club for hosting the event.
So no brawl there.
Round of applause from everyone from Silverstone Remote Control Model Car Club. Thank you to the BRCA for all their support and the sponsors. Schumacher Racing, X Factory RC UK, DMS Racing, Emo Racing, Yoko.
Okay, well that was the final race of the weekend. I'd really like to thank all the people on Facebook who have left us comments and have engaged with raceray1.com, and of course the people watching live both on Facebook and on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the EOS in Dawn in 2 weeks' time, or 3 weeks time I think it actually is. I'll have to look at my calendar. Okay, thanks and goodbye.